So I have a Russian tortoise. That's cool. So today I'm going to be talking about my first impressions on a Russian tortoise. I'll hold her for a minute and just gonna try and get this stuff off her face. Come on. Get it off her face. Come on. Okay. No, so anyway, this is Claudia, my Russian tortoise. I've had her for almost a year now. I got her because my original reptile, Penny, escaped her pool, her outside enclosure, which was devastating, knowing that she probably didn't make it out in the wild. But on the bright side, I was able to get a fascinating and amazing creature that does not remove the sadness I still felt when I lost her. But we're not going to be talking about Penny. We're going to be talking about my first impressions with a Russian tortoise. Now, Russian tortoises, despite the name, are not from Russia. They're from like the Middle East, if I remember correctly. But the reason they're called Russian tortoises, if I remember correctly, is during like the Cold War, I think it was. During that whole thing or some ordeal, many Russian soldiers would catch these tortoises and take them home, and they got nicknamed the Russian tortoise. I think that's how it happened anyway. I may be completely wrong in that situation. I'll leave text on screen now. I'll tell you if I was wrong. But anyway, like I said, this is Claudia. She's a female, and she's currently staying in a kiddie pool, but she has dirt, she has food, and she has water and a light that she can get to, that she can bask under. I think it's like 120 watts or something, but she does have a cool spot. So let's talk about their care. The care is relatively simple. From having my first reptile be a red ear slider, which is not simple care whatsoever, and my care was terrible, as you remember, if you've been on here for a long time, my care was terrible. I was starting to fix it up, then she got away and most likely died. But relatively, their care is actually pretty simple. I'm not going to say that it's like a tarantula, I can just throw a cricket in there, give them water every so often. It's not care like that, but it's the easiness of a leopard gecko, I think I'm trying to say. Now, they're much bigger than a leopard gecko, and you need to keep a more close eye on them than a leopard gecko. But I was very surprised when I learned how easy to maintain them they were, and how playful they are. Claudia, when she's on the ground and when I take her out, is very playful. A lot of the times I'll let her walk around my room and just do whatever she pleases, and she really seems to enjoy it. She never eats any little things off the floor, which was surprising. I thought there would be a risk factor, so the first few times I watched her, when there was something in front of her, she would never eat it, and I was very surprised at that. So I can tell they're really intelligent. She's gonna get much bigger than this, of course, but the only thing is she'll live longer than me. Good to know that this turtle will see flying cars before me. But yeah, so their care, like I said, very, very surprised of how simple it was, unlike many other animals I've cared for. And she's just a very all-active, really thing. She's only bit me once, and that hurt like hell. But the only time she bit me was, I think I accidentally put my finger in front of her. I don't remember. I did something stupid, which caused it. These turtles will not openly bite you unless you have an aggressive one, because you're always gonna have that one aggressive animal. But mine, but yeah, so she just pooped on me. I washed it off, so that's why it's trump cut. But anyway, so yeah, she's a very, very playful thing, and she does this thing to where she'll make a circle around the whole tank. I'm not sure if it's some ritual sacrifice she's trying to do. All I know is that she does it, and it kind of scares me, knowing that she might be summoning demons in my room. So yeah, that's kind of a terrifying part. But for the most part, she's super docile. She's super fun when she doesn't poop on you, and yeah, she's a really nice turtle after all. Now let's talk about feeding for a second. Feeding is actually pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool to where, you can just switch around the different foods. I mean, of course you're gonna want to have a balanced diet for your animal, but it's just cool how you could maybe try a strawberry one day, the next day you can try something different that she might eat. It's a cool experience having to, you can have that variety of food she can from time to time eat, and just seeing her eat that. And it's really cool when she does eat that. So yeah, feeding wise, she's very simple. She's mainly on a diet of, I forgot what it's called, hold on. She's on a diet of some sort of lettuce, and she does get fruit mix in there every so often, and she does get some tortoise food mix in there as well. But yeah, so for the most part, her feeding is great. The lighting, humidity, I mean, she's fine with that. She's never showed any signs of concerning sickness. But the only weird part is when she poops, she carries it around. So from time to time, I'll have to wash her belly off, and that can get stinky. I could get, poop on me, but there was a voice crack right there. I could get poop on me, but it's all for the sake of my turtle. So yeah, I think that does it for my first impressions. For my first impressions, are they great pets? Yes. Would I buy one again? Yes. Would I give one away? Yes, if it wasn't mine. Would I recommend them to people? Yes, I would. Would I cherish them if you gave me one? Yes. They're this really, really amazing pets, and I'm so glad I got one. I do miss my turtle, but I mean, this was a reminder of what got me into reptiles. The turtle. Without the turtle existing, I would have never gotten into reptiles. This is all your fault! This is all your fault! I'm not really gonna throw it. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. I truly hope you did enjoy this video. I'll see you all later. I'm Nicholas Herb signing out. Why did I do that? That was so cringy. Now the camera's falling.